Welcome back. It's 40 past the hour. Now there's some slightly warmer weather at hand, so that means it's time to get out and enjoy some outdoor activities like biking. TV6's Ashley Kirkland is ready to help you find the perfect bike this season. This morning she's live at Mr. Bike and Ski and Fitness in Escanaba with a preview. Good morning, Ashley.
Good morning, Sam. Well, we know that sports and outdoor activities don't stop here in the UP with the seasons, but they do change. And now that the weather is changing a little bit and we're getting a little bit warmer, it's time to start thinking about biking and what you're going to do to pull out the bikes for this summer or spring season. So we are here at Mr. Bike and Ski Fitness here in Escanaba. We're going to talk to the owner a little bit later. He's going to tell us about the selection of bikes and other things that he has available, as well as things that you can do to tune up your bikes or any of your other summer sporting equipment that you'll need, and what other services they offer here. And so we'll be back with more of that a little bit later, Sam, and hopefully this will get everyone excited and motivated to get those bikes out sooner than later. Back to you, Ashley Kirkland, reporting live in Escanaba, TV6 News.
Welcome back. It's 11 past the hour, and now that winter sports season has finally passed, it's time to gear up all your equipment and accessories for spring and summer sports. Whatever your sports and fitness needs, Mr. Bike Ski and Fitness in Escanaba has you covered. TV6's Ashley Kirkland is back live at the fitness shop with more. Ashley?
Well, Sam, we're all ready to break out our summer and spring sporting activities and equipment, including our bikes. So we're going to get you prepared by helping you choose just the right bike for your fitness level, as well as the activities that you want to do this winter or this spring and summer. And I'm right now with Mr. Bike and Fitness. I'm Mr. Bike Ski and Fitness here in Escanaba. I'm with the owner, Matt, and he's going to talk to us about more. Matt, how can we choose the right bike for us this spring and summer?
Good morning, Ashley. It's actually quite easy if you can understand what each bike is intended for. So we've in advance pulled out a couple bikes that I'm going to just have you sit on, and we'll just give a 2-second little spiel on why it works and how it works.
Okay, let's go with the first one. Yeah.
So this is called a comfort bike.
Okay.
I'll just have you hop on there. If we notice, the front is really raised, the pedals are out forward, and it forces the rider to kind of a real upright and relaxed position. This particular person is doing under 10 miles on a ride, probably no more than that because of the width of the tire and just the weight of the bike.
Okay.
The next category is really a fitness bike.
Yeah, this definitely looks a lot more sporty.
And this might be something like you would have. You're going to ride 10 to 20 miles at a crack. You might commute on it. It might be your fitness activity instead of running. That's kind of what this category of bike. So this is called a hybrid fitness bike.
Okay, and so what does the difference in the tire do for as far as your activity or your physical interaction?
Yep, it's a good question. This tire is actually taller. It's a metric 700, which would be kind of what the old school 27-inch was on our varsity 10 speeds or whatever. Mm-hmm. So this is taller, so it covers more ground per revolution, and it's also a higher tire pressure. That might be run at 50 pounds, give or take, and this is about an 80-pound pressure. So if you're pedaling, exerting X amount of energy on that versus this, you're probably going 2 miles an hour faster on this bike. So it's much more efficient. It has a little life to it. Feels like the wind's at your back, and it's just a great ride. Yep.
Oh, okay, let's see what the next one is. I like this one though so far.
All right, we'll put this in the van on the way home for you.
Okay.
Now this is your traditional classic road bike.
Okay.
There you go. So this is a narrower tire yet. Yeah. The seats have a little bit to be desired, just saying.
Yeah, a little bit uncomfortable.
You get used to it, though, mind you. This tire pressure is 100 pounds or more. And again, this person is probably averaging a couple, 2-3 miles an hour more than he was there. Okay. And that one was more than it was there. So
now, does each bike support a different like weight size or something?
You would think so, but I have guys on bikes like this that ride 12,000 miles a year, and they're 200-pound, 250-pound guys. Okay. So they'll take it if you keep them up and maintain them properly, for sure.
Okay.
Yep.
And so with the bike, you also need your helmet because safety first. And I told you, I probably have been wearing my helmet backwards for a long time now, and a lot of other people probably have too. Can you show us how to wear a proper helmet?
Absolutely. First thing is, if your helmet does not have this rear carriage, you need to get rid of it. That prevents the helmet from going back on the head, and you've probably seen many people wearing a helmet where it's pointing straight up. Very dangerous, exposed forehead. So all the current helmets have this, so you want to take a look at your helmet. The second thing, it's going to be great for your hair, by the way,
Okay.
is if you put your helmet on and you shake your head and the helmet moves, like this is shaking side to side, it's too big.
Okay.
So you either need to adjust it to make it smaller or get a smaller helmet.
Okay.
Most people, over half the people out there are riding with the helmet either on wrong or the helmet's too big. Either one of them make the helmet useless, basically.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. And you say that that's detrimental for your helmet and your health, that
Yeah.
you get.
Critical that it's on properly and fit properly. Yep, yep. Everybody's out there. I mean, everybody saw it, and it's just, it's sad because it's really easy to fix. So,
Okay.
yep.
Awesome. We are going to talk about in our next segment some programs that you guys have, because you guys support the community in multiple ways, and you also have some ways for people to get out and do a group bike session. So that'll be fun. And we're going to also talk about tuning up those bikes. If you've already got the bike that you love, but you need to get it tuned up, we're going to be back with Matt with more of that a little bit later. Back to you, Sam. Ashley Kirkland reporting live in Escanaba, TV6 News.
Thanks, Ashley. And hey, you look great even with helmet hair. It's a nice look for you. Welcome back. Well, Mr. Bike and Fitness in Escanaba offers a host of services, including repairs and equipment rentals. Next, we'll join Ashley Kirkland, who's back at Mr. Bike Ski and Fitness. How's it going, Ashley?
Well, Sam, it's going pretty well, and we're getting excited for spring because of all the bikes that we see here. But before you break that bike out, you're going to have to get it serviced probably after being locked in the house or the garage all winter. We're back here with Matt, Mr. Bike himself. Matt, thanks again for being here. So what are some things that people need to do to service their bike before they take it for that first ride?
Yep. Before it would ever come to us, they should lube the chain and air up the tires. That's half of it. Most people are running around in tires half full and working really hard for it. So that simple thing is a game changer. Just check the side of the tire for the air pressure and makes a big difference.
Okay. And you guys have a list of services that you offer, as well as a service room that people can bring their bike here for. Now, what would they need to bring their bike here for?
They don't need an appointment. They just bring it in. We have a 24-hour turnaround in most circumstances. And we'll fix any bicycle by any company or whatever it takes to make it work. Yep.
All right. And so you guys also have a couple of different programs to help trade in bikes. Let's talk about the first one. You have a trade up program for children. Talk to us about that.
Yep, you got it, Ashley. It's on kids' bikes. So if you want to buy them a little tiny bike and they're going to outgrow it in 2 years, we give you half of the value back every time you trade it in as they grow through their bikes. So it works great. It keeps kids on good bikes, and it keeps us with a great selection of used bikes all the time, too.
Yeah. And you guys also want to give everyone the opportunity to be able to ride. Talk to us about a program that you have available for people to be able to ride bikes.
Yep, it's called Everybody Rides. It's in its 10th year, and it's a free bike program for anybody that's in need. Defining in need can be a little difficult, but anyways, people give us their old bikes that are hanging in the garage or the barn or whatever. We fix them up and we give them out to people that have applied for them.
Okay.
So if you need a bike, come in and apply. If you have a bike you don't use, bring it in and we'll get it to somebody. So we did about 2,000 bikes in the last 10 years.
Wow, that's
Yep.
very
It's a
awesome.
big deal.
Yeah. And so lastly, people can, when your bike's all ready to go and you've got the perfect bike that you want, people can start riding with you guys. You have a group that goes out and ride every Tuesday. Talk to us about that activity.
Yep, it's our Tuesday night group ride. It's every Tuesday at 6:30. 20 to 50 people show up for it, and we ride for about an hour and a half. It's all cycling levels. It goes from Memorial Day to Labor Day, and we've been doing it for 10 years as well. So works great to get people out, community, kind of fitness minded. So.
And if people are worried about, how far you go or if they'll get left behind, you can assure them that they'll be okay.
Absolutely. We have staff that stays with every group if they get a flat tire or whatever, and we expect you to be there Tuesday at 6:30, just saying.
All right.
On your new bike over there.
Yeah, on my new bike that I'm taking in the van.
In the van, right. Uh-huh.
All right. Well, thank you so
Thank
much,
you
Matt,
very
for
much.
getting
I
us
appreciate
started.
it. Yep.
And for everyone, get excited for bike season because it is here. You can get your bike serviced here at Mr. Bike, or you can get a new bike. And if you need some more tips, go to their website at Mr. Bike Ski and Fitness.com. Ashley Kirkland reporting live in Escanaba, and your TV6 Morning Show will be right back.